Nova. Nova. Oh my God. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner, and this is my review for Queen Sugar, Season 4, Episode 3, Nova. Nova, bought alone. Okay. I, I wasn't ready. I was not ready for this episode. Okay, so let's just get started. Okay, if you have not done, y'all, it's freezing cold. That's why I'm in a sweater. My ears on. Um, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole J Bird, dun, and all that good shit. Do not forget to comment, like, share, all y'all know the deal. Okay, let's get started. So we see Aunt Vi. Aunt Vi has read the book. She stayed up all night and read the whole book. Okay, and she is furious. Okay, she is very. Oh damn it, my whole screen moved over. But she is, I'm like, where did it go? But she is very upset with Nova for putting all their business in this book. And so Hollywood, like, value, okay? I'm fine, but she not. So Hollywood come in and she, fixes her makeup because she is just that upset. Excuse me. And you see, you see this, okay? She's pissed off, okay? She's pissed. She shouldn't have put my stuff in this book because she put everything that was Aunt Vi's business in this book. And of course, we know she didn't tell nobody. And it's like I've been calling Nova and calling Nova and calling Nova and Nova not answering. And how do you like you? That's because she knows she wrong and she can't explain what she did. Well, I told her if she don't come to my house by whatever time today, like I'm gonna come to Ninth Ward, I'll go to Ninth Ward looking for her. So she need to come on to my house immediately, okay? Immediately. Anyway, they was at the diner talking. At the diner talking and everything, just chit chatting. And so they go up front, can I get some pie this? Can I get that or that? And then Aunt Vi hear a voice, okay? And when she hear a voice, her whole body language changed. You see how that go? Her whole everything changed. Okay, y'all know I ain't gonna put this ready. I gotta put them up as I'm talking. And the voice like, "Hey, Vi, how you doing?" Okay, y'all know how David Allen Greer voice is. And then this motherfucker walk in there. Okay, and y'all know now, I keep calling him the wrong name. I don't know, is it Billy Earl? Jimmy Dale. Look, I'm gonna mess that man name up simply because he don't deserve no real damn name, and because y'all know I'm horrible at remembering names of new people. Anyway, Jimmy Dale come in to the diner, and so Aunt Vi is just like her whole discombobulated or whatever. And so Aunt Vi passed out and he catches her, okay? He like, yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long I'm like, she passed out. Hollywood, where your ass at? Why ain't nobody seen Aunt Vi pass out? Okay. So she come to, and when she come to, she come to Hollywood next to her, but Billy Earl, whatever his name is right there. She's like, oh, let me get some napkins, and he walks away because he knows Vi waking up, and so he ease on off the what's going on? What's going on? He like, Vi, it's okay. You passed out. You don't send a customer caught you. You okay? It's fine now. It's fine now. Let's go home. Just take me home. So they go home. Now we also see Micah. Micah at the house reading the book. What book he reading? His Aunt Nova's book, okay? And Charlie realized Nova asked and gave my son one of her books or whatever, and it's some bullshit and I'm upset. My lipstick is so messy. I put the lipstick on at 10:30 this morning. It is 2:30 in the morning, and so to me it looks so girl. It look like I feel like it's a clown because I think it's like all over my lips. Oh, it is. It's like smeared everywhere. It's weird. That feels better to me. Anyway, so he's reading the book because Nova gave him a hard copy of the book. So Micah at the house reading the hard copy, and Nova, girl, Charlie sees it. So she like, oh, so I gotta have this conversation with him. So he see her in the kitchen. He walk up to her, whatever. She's like, I want to talk to you about things that's in that book. And then, she said, because things that's in that book, I know it's black and white on them pages, but it's not that simple in real life. He like, well, you paid that woman all that money, to be quiet. She's like, no, I paid, for our privacy, just to keep things private, keep things okay. But Micah don't get that. He like, I just don't understand. I don't get you. And she like, do you not, don't you think that things may not be as simple as you are reading in the book? He said, yeah, but the book was written by somebody I trust. She like, trust. So you don't trust me, meaning you saying that I'm telling you things aren't that simple, but you don't trust and believe me, but you believe what's in the book because your aunt Nova wrote it. And I'm like, see, that's a bunch of bullshit. Okay, now Charlie's upset because she realized Micah don't wholeheartedly even want to like hear what she has to say. He's just saying how confusing it is because you, my mom, saying things ain't that difficult or whatever. However, what's in this book is crazy, and you know what I'm saying. A person I trust wrote it, so what she wrote can't be a lie, But it is not that it's a lie. It's just that it's more to the story. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we see the whole thing, but we do later on see Mike at school with his little girlfriend, and because she been mad at him because he beat that boy up, and so she wasn't talking to him. But he like, can we talk? She's like, can we? Can you control yourself today? Okay, he like, look, I know I was wrong. The dude deserted her. She's like, that ain't the point. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you with other people. I am with Micah, whatever his name is. That's name is. And that's not, I don't want no thug type dude or whatever. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. He like, look, I'll try my best to control myself in different situations. But what I can promise you is I will never disrespect you because my mama raised me better than that. I'm like, well, she really, really did. So we said the whole thing. Now we do see Nova get a phone call or a video call from her publishing people who tell her like she's beginning these rave reviews, and I think like either the Times or the New York bestseller or whatever reviewed the book, and it's like a really, really great review. And so she's all happy, 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 like her family not in turmoil. Now the reviews from the people or whatnot, it's like, oh, this story written by Nova Bordelon is amazingly this and that. It's gonna do all these accolades, but her family is in turmoil. You wanna know why? Because she wrote about things that they don't know she wrote about. I think people, the reason the book is getting great reviews, whatever, they think that she wrote something that they know about. I feel like if they knew her family had no idea she was telling their secrets, not her secrets, their secrets, how well the book will be received. Because you can't be out here snitching on people or whatever. Anyway, we do see she has like a little interview on like a little show or whatever, and they have her like with these people who like two people who read her book or whatever. And the girl is saying, I read your book, and me and my mom were never able to like talk through whatever. Since reading your book, we have gotten way, way better. How was it that you and Charlie made it past y'all issues? I'm like, they not past them, okay? They were better, but now, it's a monkey all up in that water. Can't do it. She then says how I just got past our past issues or whatever, and we just talked it out. No, y'all didn't. Because she didn't know you was writing about her in this book. So I'm like, Nova, you're already being fake and fraudulent because you're not telling them how much this book has ruined the communication and the bond between you, your sister, and your brother. And we, not to mention, Darla, when Darla found out, and I was like, girl. Anyway, we then see Ralph Angel on the land and talking to Prosper. Like, yeah, Prosper, things ain't going too good for me. Y'all know, no, Rob's voice hurts my throat. He like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What Nova's book? It's gonna ruin some things. What she write about? She wrote about Blue. He like, what could she write about Blue that besides that, how much she love him? She wrote about how he ain't mad. Not by blood, whatnot. And Prosper kind of like, okay, he like, you don't seem surprised. You ain't surprised? He like, I'm old, I'm old. Like, don't much surprise me no more. I know how things can happen. He then say how my daddy wasn't my birth daddy either, but he was a good father. You know what I'm saying? He was more of a father to me than anybody else. And he was such a great father. By the time I found out when I was in high school, it didn't matter because he was, he may not have been my father, but he was my pa. And I'm like, oh, so you know who it is. So he tells Ralph Angel, you need to make sure that Blue know the truth and that he know how much you are his papa. And, hey, Pop, nothing else really matters. That's true, because people don't realize if you are the father figure to that kid. And truthfully, Ralph they know the whole time. Ryan know the whole time. And he still ain't treating Blue any different. So, he like to make sure that Blue know, that, ain't nothing different, ain't nothing changed. You still love, you still is his father. Okay. So we do see at the house, Hollywood asking about what's wrong. You passed out, but you came home. You didn't talk at all on the way home. I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, you know, and she's sitting there, and bruh, she's sitting there, and she looked, what a picture at? She just looked like, there you go. She don't know what to say. Cause he like, you was sitting there, I don't know what happened, in your past, I'm worried, cause he worried that she's like sick or something. And she was like, I seen Jimmy Dean, or whatever his name is. He like, what? What? And he mad. Okay, he real mad. Okay, you see that he real mad. What do you mean? She like the dude with the bald head and the gray beard. That was Jimmy Dean. Oh, and he tried to play good Samaritan. You saying he told me how he helped you, whatever. He go, and then snuck out the front door. Oh hell no! I said, hey, Hollywood, girl, he was mad. He was good mad. Okay, he was beautiful mad. He was pissed. Okay, he more pissed because like he played nice and he knew who he was and he played nice and he touched you, had his hands on you. Oh hell no! He makes a phone call. He calls the diner and say, "Hey, if the dude who caught Vi, the black dude with the yellow shirt, the bald head and beard, if he come up in there, let me know, okay?" I like don't get involved, because he always up as a fraganaga bull crap. Don't get involved because he likes creating mess. He like nah. St. Joe ain't but so big. Like so he gon' somebody gonna see him or whatever. He then say, he back after 30 years. He back for a reason. I'm gonna figure out what it is. Okay, I'm like Hollywood don't play about that. Okay, he'll break your neck for that. Girl, I was like, here we go. So we do see Charlie go to see Jacob. Okay, y'all remember Jacob? Jacob is the Boudreaux. I think it's Boudreaux. So she goes see Jacob Boudreaux. And it's mainly because she like, why is he able to go to meetings when me and him have the same shares? We have the same shares, and usually if your shares are so small, you're not allowed to go to the board meetings for the company or whatever. So because she called the man, called her back, she just show up. What to do, boo? What's going on? Okay. And then y'all know I'm ain't about this. I'm like, let me just switch it around sometimes. Anyway, so when she walked in, and it was somebody else. He like, all right, I'll leave y'all alone. He said, must boy alone. She's like, how he know my name? He like, you kind of famous around here. Like, everybody know who you are. Anyway, she's like, how are you able to go to meetings? He like, look, Sam combined his shares and my shares. They changed some of the bylaws. So now anybody who's family can go to any of the meetings, even if they don't have enough shares. And she pissed. I couldn't trust you. You like the rest of them. And as she talking, going off, he's sending her a text. Like, I can't talk in here, meet me outside in 15 minutes. And he look, and the dude who he was meet with at the door. Meaning they listening. Can't talk in here. Cuss me out, go ahead and do that, but I can't answer your questions the right way because I can't let them know that I'm talking to you. So they go off outside and talk. And he like, look, you out here ruffling feathers, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? You stop the whole prison thing. You know what I'm saying? That didn't go off to spoil my family. You know how my family is. We like freight trains. Don't nothing stop us. We just keep going and going and going. I don't take kind to threats, okay? And she walks away. He like, look, do you not know how I am? I care for you. I can only say so much. You know what I'm saying? My mama, that white woman, she's up in New York or LA, wherever she at, taking meetings. She like, what's going on? Why can't you tell me what's going on? He like, look, I can only say so much. I knew it. I'll find out myself. You know what I'm saying? Because you just over here, not doing whatever. You think I don't work? You think I don't, I can't, earn my keep or whatever. Like, you had family, you had love, y'all were bonding or whatever. That ain't how my family was raised. My family was like, we have to, break the skin, show blood. That's the only way to get anywhere in the family. And you should know that ain't what I am. Okay, but I can only say and do so much. Why can't you just sit back and enjoy your dividends? Why would I do that? You know that ain't me. And she leaves, and how she gonna figure out what the hell going on? Now we know the Boudreaux, okay, is shicey, okay? So it's always some up with them. So we gotta wait to see what's going on, okay? So we then see is Hollywood versus Jimmy Dean Earl, Billy Ray. I don't know what that man's name is, and I'm not gonna try to figure it out. He don't deserve for me to find out his name, okay? So Jimmy Dean, dude, is it Jimmy Dean, Billy Earl, Jimmy Earl? Maybe it's Jimmy Earl. I told y'all I have a brother, like, we call my cousins, like, even though their names aren't that, like, one of my cousins' nickname is like Billy Earl, nickname Junior. Okay, so I'm always saying Billy Earl because I'm just so used to saying the name. So it is what it is. Anyway, these two face stuff, okay? As you see, Hollywood ain't in no good mood, and as you see, he done pulled Billy Earl coattail. So, Jimmy Dale. Jimmy Dale is like, hey, you the manager, right? I didn't meet you earlier. I hope Vi okay. He like, cut the bullshit, bruh. I know who you are, Jimmy Dean Earl, whatever. He likes to say the games for somebody else. He like, look, me and Violet broke up a long, long time ago. That's old water up on the old bridge. Now he like, what up? He like, look, I'm not your friend, okay? I'm Hollywood Days and Nate. I said, come on now, Hollywood Days and Nate. Come on now, Hollywood. So, he like, you need to leave. She don't want you here. I don't want you here. Get your old ass in your old ass car and get up on that road. Go ahead on somewhere. Go ahead on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you here. Oh, I'm here to visit an old friend. He like, look, you remember Ernest, her brother? And he made this face. He was like, oh shit, yeah. Because Ernest beat his ass when he found out how much he was beating up on Vi. He say, you want parked with that ass open? Think I'm playing. I'm saying, think I'm playing. I'm going to beat that ass, okay? He say, pack up your shit, get in your car, and leave, okay? Or catch these hands. I say, catch these hands? When he said, or catch these hands, I say, come on, Hollywood, there's your name. I say, okay. So he like, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. I don't want to stay nowhere. I'm not wanting it. So I'm going to go ahead and go now. I'm going to go ahead and go. But don't you forget, the Boylons are old family friends, okay? And sometime the past is going to change. He said something about the past going to change. Or, I don't know what it was, but I'm like, we don't care because you go ahead on somewhere, Jimmy Dale. Go ahead on somewhere. So we do see, Hollywood goes home and he talks to Val and say, hey, I talked to him. We didn't fight. We had a conversation. I told him what was up, and then he got in the car. He left. I followed him on down the road. He on the freeway. He gone. Okay, he gone. We don't worry about nothing. Oh, okay, it's great. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about no bullshit. So Hollywood goes somewhere. Aunt Vi in the house, and she pull out like an old box. And the old box is like old photos of her, and it's a hospital bracelet. And she's sitting there, and she like is shaking. And she's like, you know what? He can't hurt you now. He can't. So she's still like, bruh, PTSD, okay? PTSD. Now we see two little quick scenes, okay? We see Rye on a date with old girl. I don't know what old girl name is, mainly because they don't say it enough. I told you all the time, it really irks my nerves when they have new characters who be on the scene and they don't say they, like, I think you should always say their name. Like, at least, hey, so and so, so and so, so and so. Okay, I'll talk later, so and so. Say the name because I don't be knowing. So they on a date at the diner, like a little lunch break or whatever, because she's a public defender and he had time off from the field because things going on, and they both took a break to see each other, okay? And they chit chat and jaw jack and everything about how she busy working from home sometimes, but she gonna still get her lunches in. And he like, yeah, the farm be busy in time, but I wanted a break so I could see you, okay? She's like, oh, I want to see you too. That's so cute. It was real, real cute. So as they talking, he said, look, I want to be honest about something, because she was talking about how her and her baby daddy, it's better for them to be this, this separate, because, what I'm saying, he on some bull crap. He bring up how him and Darla are in a good space now, and, they okay. And he said, but I want to be honest about something. He like, I did some things in my past, and I got in some trouble, and I had to pay for it. She was like, I know. He was like, really? She was like, I pulled your file. I looked you up. He was like, oh. She said, it's just a habit of mine because I'm a public defender. I'm a woman dating and I have a daughter, so I need to know who I'm talking to. He like, okay, She say, look, I learned in my job that not everybody is what they file is, and I read your file. He like, she like, I know that you not that person. Like I know that that ain't what it is, and I'm fine. And they smiling and they on the date still. I said, I want Rye to have a good, what I'm saying, girlfriend. This somebody who loves him too. Okay, loves him too. So we see that whole thing. Now we also see Charlie on the date. Okay, and Charlie was on a date with her boyfriend. I think his name was Romero. It may be something different. I don't know. I can't remember because, again, they don't say their names enough for me to remember things. Anyway, it was cute too. So they chit chatting because Rye had a worker on his farm who couldn't go to the doctor, for reasons of we can't mention. So he can't go to the doctor. I think he may be illegal. But he got hurt and he was sick. So Romero went and seen him and helped him and, and fixed whatever was ailing him. And so because Charlie called and said, I think I got somebody that can help you, Rye. So he like, I love helping, what I'm saying? Rod's friend is doing good, Rod's really good to his people because you have some people who will have somebody sick and or have a worker who, whatever happens and then they don't care. Now he brings up how two workers died in the field like a couple years ago and how like nobody cared, no one cared. And I'm like, I think that happened with them. So I don't know if that was they found it that happened to, so we shall see. Anyway, but he like, I wish I can do more to help people who need medical attention, but I just, I can't. I don't have the resources. She's like, what you want to do? He's like, this more, like this more helping this period. She's like, well, what you need? Like really just a space to, to get things done, like supplies or whatever. And she was like, I have a space. He's like, what? She's like, yeah, like it's in a space behind the mill that we don't ever use. Like you can use it, to see people. He's like, are you serious? Oh my god. Like he just got, girl, he wanted that, but he was really, really happy and just because he just wants to help people. And so she like, well, I got space if you want to help, and that way, true. And it's the way that the people, the farmers, people can come and get medical attention. So I'm like, yay! They're excited to help people. Now we see Micah gets home. Him and the girlfriend gets to the house and he opens the mail. It's a mail addressed to him, and he opens it and it's a hate letter, like a death threat. We're gonna shut you up. You called him a mutt. We're going to shut your mouth with our bullet. Just a death threat, okay? And he like, I can't believe this. Da, da, da. Oh my god, we have to call the police. So he takes the letter to Charlie, and he's like, he puts it down, and she's like, all right, I'll handle it. And she takes it, and she, Charlie, she's kind, I'm gonna handle it. Don't worry about it. Don't you fret. I'll handle it. He like, oh my god, She's like, what, Micah? It's just I don't. It's like we just see the world two different ways. Like I just don't get it. He didn't like how she did not get pissed off, how she didn't get mad, how she didn't jump up and run because of us when she just said, okay, I'll handle it. So as he's saying that, like I feel like we're two different people who see the world two different ways. She's like, okay. She unlocks her drawer. She had a drawer that was in her office that was locked. She unlocks it and she says, this letter came, right after you gave that speech. This letter came, and she's putting out letters that Micah been getting death threats and he didn't know because his mama was keeping them from him. She then say, these came the day you went to Paris. She's like, so, I do things to protect you. Okay. She's like, so I sent you to Paris with security and all that for a reason because you were getting death threats and you didn't know it. And I'm like, come through, Charlie. Let him know he had no idea that you was already protecting him before he knew it. But Mike is so close. He just so tunnel vision a little bit right now and that he can't see his mama does things in a different way. So, she like, you've been getting death threats since you first gave that speech. But, how do you feel now seeing all of these? He said, I feel angry. She's like, okay, that's fine, but you feel angry. I can't feel angry. I'm scared for my son, okay, because I have to handle all of this, okay? She's like, look, I'm committed to do whatever it is to keep you safe, whether that's getting these letters and putting them up, sending you to parents for 3 months, getting you security, bring you back home and it was safer. Like, I need you to let me protect you, Micah. That's my job. And then she hugs him. I think Micah really feel like his mama don't care because she don't react how Nova react, or she don't react how he now reacts. But he should know his mama ain't no punk bitch. Okay, she gets things done. But he realized she been protecting me this whole time, and I kind of been an asshole. So we see Ralph Angel go to drop Blue off to Darla, and he's like, we need to talk. All right, what's up? Blue in his room. He's like, Nova wrote about Blue in the book. She's like, about what? What did she write, Ralph Angel? Okay. How he ain't mad high in his father. How could she, why would she do this? How could she do this? Of course she's pissed. What about us? Did she write about our history? He's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I stopped reading it after I seen what she wrote about Blue. She's like, I'm so sorry, Rob. I'm so sorry. He like, it ain't your fault. Now, of course, she's saying sorry because it's her fault that Blue ain't his. You know what I'm saying? But, he like, it ain't your fault that Nova wrote about it. It ain't, well, that part isn't her fault or whatever. So, he like, look, we have to have a conversation with him, you know what I'm saying? Because we have to tell him together about this before it goes any further. Like, we don't know when the book coming out, but we need to talk to him just to get him on the right page. And I'm like, okay, now they gonna talk to Blue together. So we then see Jimmy Dean, Earl, Billy Ray come to Vi's house. I'm like, where the fuck is Hollywood? Hollywood, where you at, brother? So he come to the house and Vi opened the door not knowing who he was. And when she see him again, he like, you can tell it's a whole PTSD thing. Her whole body changes. And she's like, what you doing here? I came to see you. You know what I'm saying? I figured you still lived here. And I'm like, he didn't, girl. So he like, you should invite me in. Invite me in, Vi. And so she looked like I don't want to invite him in. But some has her open the door. She opened the screen door. He come in, but she leave the big door open. Oh, the house look different, but it's still like my house. This ain't your house no more. It's my house. What you want? Oh, I just came to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what? You need to leave. He like, no, 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 no. I'm here to get back right with you. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened in the past, that's old stuff. And, it's water under the bridge. You know what I'm saying? People can get better. Ain't no getting better for you, Jimmy. Get your ass about my house, okay? So, Vi opened the door and he won't leave, okay? So he keep talking to her and she just not saying nothing. She just like, I wish you would get out my house. I'm talking to you now, girl. Again, that flick, you know what I'm saying, of the nice person and then the crazy person. And so I see you married that boy. He ain't no boy. Oh, he a boy? A boy call himself Hollywood. Who has that kind of name? Leave Hollywood alone, okay? Shut up. So he like, look, I'm sorry how we left that, but I'm here to make things right now, Vi. All that stuff was in the past. She's like, no, get out my house. At the same time, Nova on the porch. What you doing here? He then say, oh, hey, Nova. Nice to see you again. I said, again, Nova. Nova, I know you. Nova, I know you didn't do it. Nova, I know, girl, I know you did not. Vi, like, what he mean again, Nova? Vi, I can explain. Nope, nothing you can say can explain any reason to why you brought this to my house. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, Billy Earl said, I came back to see about you, Vi. What I can tell, you've been doing real good. And he like touch her like he like run his hand down the front of her or whatever. Don't touch me. And so Nova, don't touch her. And Nova pushes him out. So now Nova and now Vi push them out. Get that up out of here. Girl, they push him up out that house. Then Hollywood is happen to be pulling up. What the you doing here? I'm going to beat that ass. Get on up out of here. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus, what's going on? Honey, Hollywood beat his ass. Okay, Hollywood, girl, look, you see that? Hollywood was pissed off. Okay, highly pissed off. And he like, and he was just beating him up. beat him up on the ground or whatever. So, gave him a good little ass whooping. Just a good little ass whooping. And then at this point in time, he like, I knew I should have never made you no wife. You ain't nothing, you ain't nothing to me. What? I will kill you. And you see Nova and Avi having to pull him back because he wants to kill Billy John. What's it? Billy Earl? Girl, whatever the man's name is. And so again, he leave. Cool, fine, whatever. He do say I came to say I was sorry, but I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry for nothing I did to you. You was nothing. You ain't nothing but Ernest sassy ass sister. I say get your ass about that. Gone somewhere, okay? Gone, boy. Nova then say, because they're in the house now, and Ivar wrapping up Hollywood saying, because he done beat that man ass, his head was all bloody and bruised. So Ivar sitting there, and she like, I can't believe you. I can't believe what you brought to my house. I can't believe what you brought here. I just can't believe what you did. What you did, which is wrong. I can't believe you. And I didn't mean for any of this to happen. You know what I'm saying? She said, I just went to him to get his side of things for my book. I say, for your fucking, let me get this straight. You went and talked to Billy Earl Ray, Jimmy Dale Dean, to get his side of the story, but you didn't tell not nan family member that you was talking about them at all in the book, girl. She says, I was wondering if redemption was possible to a person with an unfavorable past, and but when I went to talk to him, I realized he was just as bad as you said he was. So what I'm saying, I didn't put his point of view in my book. Oh, thank you, Nova, to not do that, but you still brought that man to your house, girl. She said, I was trying to celebrate what you had been through, and I didn't think I could do that if I left half the story out. It wasn't your story to tell, Nova. It was not, girl. She said, my intent was not to hurt anyone. I was like, Nova, you have done some things in your past, okay? But this, your daddy would be ashamed, okay? Ashamed of you. And your mama will do what I'm about to do. And I'm like, oh, what you gonna do now, Avi? What you gonna do? She was, oh, I did not mean to move that screen. I'm gonna leave it in there. I hate to do that. But she was like, I'm gonna do what your mama should have done. Or no, what your mama would have done. And that's just because she know. Tear from the eye. We don't care. No, we mad at you, Nova. She say, you need to leave, Nova. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to talk to you. Not now, not today, not tomorrow, not even 10 years from this day will be enough distance between us, okay? Don't bring me no flowers to my grave. Don't you darken my doorstep. I don't need you disturbing any more of my peace on this world while I'm breathing the dead. Don't you do nothing. Don't come to my grave. Don't do nothing, okay? This is the last time I let you in this house. Nova, what along? And then Nova just walks out because she was like, leave. And I'm like, oh. Nova stood there, and it was as if her whole soul had left her body. Mainly because Anvi told her, I don't ever want to see you ever. And I think it's something else that Nova that Anvi said was like, I'm doing what your mother would have done had she been alive. She would have disowned you, sent you away. Because it ain't that Nova wrote about them in a book. I think Ivi could have moved past that. I think Ivi could have moved past you spilled my tea without my permission. I think the thing that pushed her over the edge, you went and talked to him to get his side of things, and you made him come back into my life. You brought this darkness to my doorstep, Nova, and you did it for your book. You didn't talk. You didn't even give them a heads, and you can see how devastated she looked leaving. But the thing of, I felt horrible for Nova, but I also didn't, because I'm like, you literally did this to yourself. You didn't give anyone any warning that the storm was coming their way. Charlie was, blindsided at that award ceremony. No, not Blue. Rye was blindsided by you, putting that stuff in there about Blue, and now he has to talk to his son. You got Charlie at home, her son is believing what you wrote versus what his mama's saying, and you went and talked to your aunt's ex-husband who beat her ass, who your daddy had to beat up to make him leave your aunt alone. You went and talked to him and brought that man's toxic shit into her current life. Girl. And that's how it went off for her walking away like a zombie. Because, your daddy would be ashamed and your mama would have put you out. And now I don't ever want to see you again. And when I die, when she said, and when I die, don't bring no flowers to my grave. I don't need you disturbing my peace. Whew. Baby. Queen Sugar. Amazing. Amazing acting from amazing. And even though we hate Nova, the fact that the actor, I think her name was Retina, is it Retina? I can't pronounce it right. The actress who plays her has to be in this role. So it's like she has to emote these feelings. Oh, I feel for the actress who has to feel this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, that was my review. Peace.